It looks like everything is working. We are now live. Hello, hello, and welcome. Alrighty, so for today, as you can see, I've worked a lot more on this commission painting of Witch Hat Atelier for Emily Neves, and I'm super excited to almost be done with it. Today's goal is to get it done today. We'll see if we could do that. Maybe there's still a lot of little things to do. Um, I don't know, when paintings come to this stage where there's lots of little tiny details, sometimes I almost have to wait for the paint to dry before I can move on. So we'll see if I'll actually be able to finish it today. Hopefully I will. Hey, it's Isaac. Hi Isaac, how you doing? Yeah, so yesterday I also took it to my art teacher because I was just really stumped on the glass here and the reflective light, um, how to go about that, and she helped me out with how the reflective light would look on the grass, and it looks so much better. I'm so happy I took it to her. It no longer looks like liquid is flowing out from the bottle, because that's what it was looking like. um but yeah, no, I'm super excited. I don't even know if I want to do the rays of light anymore. I'm gonna experiment. But I don't even think I want that anymore. I think I just want to kind of leave it as it is, but add on like little dots of light and that kind of stuff. So, going pretty good, Isaac. Happy to almost have this painting done. Super excited to almost have it done. There we go. And I know I'm gonna have it upside down to you guys for these parts more, but I'll keep showing you um, different process and that kind of stuff. This was the plate I used in art class. A color that my art teacher had, but I didn't have, that really helped me out with like the glow in the grass, was this permanent light green. Um, I really, really like this color. I don't have this color in my paint box at all. So this really helped me out to liven up that grass and make it look, it's a very neon green, so it's very bright. Used in small amounts, it's really nice and fresh looking. Jelly meatballs. That sounds very interesting, Isaac. Very, very interesting. Well, I hope that the jelly meatballs turn out really good. I know it is Evo Leia. It's just because I have art class in the evening today, so I was unable to do my normal stream time. So I had to move things around because I didn't want to cancel anything. So I was like, not a permanent change. It's just for today. Next week we'll go back to the evening stream on Fridays. All I think is thank you guys for being flexible. As I This week was a little strange, I know, for the live streams, but you know what? Sometimes that's how it has to go, right? Things have to flow and be more liquid, so it all works out. And now I'm just in my paint palette, kind of reactivating some of the paints, adding some turpentine, trying to loosen them up. And hello, Win. How you doing? Good to see you here, Win. Yeah, that's actually a good question, Evolea. Yeah, Isaac, what kind of jelly do you put in jelly meatballs. Like, is it grape jelly? Is it strawberry jelly? Is it meat jelly? What kind of jelly? I'm gonna guess, Isaac, that for some reason it's grape jelly with meatballs. I don't know why. But I just feel like that'd be a thing somewhere. Nope. So just working more on the tassel. It's pretty much the tassel. There's some things on Coco's face I kind of want to adjust. It's the proportions are looking a little funny to me. That's like yes, my goal today is to finish this painting, but the only thing that is making me a little hesitant of that I might not be able to reach that goal. I'm missing a brush. Oh no, I'm not. The only thing that I'm hesitant about being able to reach this goal is the fact that I might have to change some things about her face, like adjust the proportions slightly. Like, I'm a little worried that her face looks almost a little too big, and I'm talking about like a hair's amount, like proportion. Good, I'm glad you're doing good, Win. I agree with you. It's good to see everyone here. And I totally forgot she has like a little gem right here on the hat that I was like, I added no detail to that. It's just a blue dot. And I'm like, should probably add some detail to that. Doing good, Win. Doing good. Just kind of, my brain's been very, very full. Just kind of trying my best to, get all this trying to my best to get this commission done, and I actually have another commission sitting next to me if I get this one done today, because I was like, this might not even be 2 hours to finish. We'll see. Or I might have a little bit of time left over. I'll show you what my other commission is. a family friend wants me to paint her cat. So it's a big piece. Oh, you can hardly see it. I'm trying to see. Maybe over here you can see it better. Oh, but it's very zoomed in. But see, it's a big kitty. So this is my next commission to work on. Next in line. It's big. It looks like it'll take a long time, but actually, I don't think it'll take me that long at all because it's going to be a lot of big brush work, especially with fur. I just take a bigger brush and I do all the strokes for the fur, and there you go. So it's actually won't take me, I don't think, that long. Not as long as you would think. Oh, interesting. See, I was right, Isaac. I had the suspicion you're using grape jelly, but you're not using it in the meatballs. You're just cooking it. Interesting. Oh no, win it. Good full. At least I can say that my brain is full with good stuff. So I'm thankful. It's just got a lot. Um like I I need to really work on ears for my next show, and I have a goal in mind of how many ears I want to make, and I'm not even close right now. So I'm kind of like, ah, I need to give time to work on ears. So I want to finish this up so I can move along to working on ears, and I got that other commission painting to do. I know Emily also told me she wanted another character who she voice acts, so there will be another commission painting, which I'm super excited to announce. I don't like to announce anything until it's like I've officially started a project, because things always change and I never want to like start confusion. Um, but this character we're talking about, I'm really, really excited about. I'm actually really excited even more for this anime, Witch Hat Atelier, because I'm starting to see like some hype for it, and that makes me really happy because I'm creating this piece, and since there's already hype and it's just the beginning, I'm like, yay, success. Nice. That's awesome, Isaac. Yeah, the crock pots are nice to use. You can make all kinds of things in a crock pot. And it's nice. Like you just put in all your ingredients in the morning, and then for the evening time you got dinner ready. Isaac, have you ever made chili in a crock pot? That's really good. I think you would like that, and it's not difficult either. I think that's really cool, Isaac, that you're making your own food. I think that's really awesome. Yeah, chili's good. Also, another good food to cook in the crock pot is, I don't know if you'd like this, Isaac. This might not be up your alley, but you can look into it. Is ham and lentil stew. It's made with like really, really good, like especially after Easter and you have leftover ham and you put the whole ham bone in and you put lentils with carrots and celery, and it is one of my favorite kind. It's like a stew in a way. It's one of my favorites. But you gotta like lentils. That's the only thing. Which I like lentils. I don't quite understand people who don't like them because they don't really have that much flavor. They definitely have a texture though. It's like a bean. They're just a type of bean. Yeah. And also too, Isaac, it's cheaper. It's cheaper to cook for yourself a lot. Also, I just think it's a good skill to have. There we go. Just add in some highlights. Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna add some more shadows to this little tassel, and I think I like where it is. Keep in mind, I'm doing this upside down. It's right side up to you guys, but it's upside down to me. I'm like not breathing at all when I'm doing these tiny little details. And through the shadows and highlights, I've kind of lost the yellow. There we go. That's a cute tassel. I like it. Alright. Oh my gosh. Swing this back around. And I've almost forgot on so yeah, this is kind of the stage where I'm like doing last minute little like checks on everything, make sure all the details are there. I forgot. Um Tartah has buttons on his shirt, and I'm like, oops, there's no buttons. I have to add in buttons. It's okay when I'm fine. I can hold my breath for a long period of time as I'm doing tiny details. I breathe in between details. It's fine. And thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Alright, I'm gonna actually move this aside for 2 seconds, and I'm gonna bring my palette forward, and I need to remix some of the tan for Tartah's shirt, which actually I think I need more raw umber. Do I even have another raw umber up there? Yes, I do. Okay. I was like looking and I'm like, do I have an extra one? Do I need to make an order? Nah, I'm all good. All good, all good. Hey, that's awesome, Isaac. That's so cool you went to culinary school. That's so cool. Yeah, if you went to school for it, then you might as well use those skills. Alright, so now I'm making kind of like this tan color for the buttons on Tartah's shirt. A little mixture of burnt umber, yellow ochre, and white to make this like tan. Moving that aside. Bringing this back forward. And let's see, this might have to be upside down for you guys for the moment, just because I'm trying to do it right. I don't want crooked buttons. Nope. No crooked buttons. Oh, fun, Win! Very, very cool. Going to a friend's graduation. I know it's like graduation season right now. Everyone's graduating. Everyone's celebrating. It's crazy. Hey, that's, you know what, Isaac? That's still awesome. Knowing how to bake is still really a good skill to have. Now, so adding some more highlights and details to his shirt while I'm here. There we go. Might even add just some white highlights to these buttons too to like bring them out even more. Which you think so much detail goes in a little painting. Next time when someone's like, oh, it's just a tiny painting, it'll take you not that long to do. Depends on what the subject matter is. Depends on the brush size. It's really the brush size that's the speed of the painting, not the size of the canvas. So does anyone have any fun plans for this weekend? I know, Wynn, you said you're going to a friend's graduation. It's fun. But anything else planned? Anyone else got plans? What's everyone doing this weekend? Sorry, my nose ring keeps bothering me. I don't know why. Nice! Doing some drawing and some gaming. That sounds like fun, Win. Very true, Evil, very true. Nice win. What kind of things are you preparing uh for Fan Fusion? I still have to figure out my lineup. I'm not completely sure. Nice. That sounds like fun, Isaac. To go on a walk. I like going on walks. Walks are nice. Okay. I'll try to look at your story, Win. I'll look at your story. Yeah, sorry that I've been kind of slightly absent on the socials. I mean, I've been posting, but I kind of getting on the apps just to post and then I get off and I just try to get as much done. Hey, that's really good, Isaac. Yeah, that's really good. You know, play some music, kind of get into the zone, do some walking. No, that's good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I can't say that I'm necessarily taking a, well, I did take a little mini break from the socials. I just like kind of posted and got off, but I don't know. And then it just how happened to be like that before I don't know, with unintentionally doing that. Yeah, but I'll try to remember when. Yeah, I just have so much to do that I haven't had like time to really just even like look at what other people have been posting. It's okay though. I'll catch up later. Yeah, so yesterday in art class, I ended up working on this piece here, so I didn't get to the white card that I'm working on right now. Um, but that's okay. This is like really important, and I want to get it done as soon as possible, where the card doesn't really have like a necessarily timeline. Hmm. You know what? I want to bring forward this one here. And I'm going to add a little bit of the this is kind of like the highlight green that I was using on the grass, but also on the bottle. Because I definitely want to have like reflective light on him. Yeah, it's looking so cute. Yeah, I'm super, super happy with how this one's looking and how it's turning out. Now taking my slightly bigger brush. It's actually almost a little too wet of turpentine. I'm gonna dry it off a bit. There we go. Oh, thank you, Win. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I think this piece is turning out super adorable as well. I've been thoroughly enjoying like working on it. I'm really happy to have gotten this commission because it's so cute. And it reads so well too as a painting, you know? Just some things. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna add some little details to the buttons, some like extreme highlights. There we go. And now that his like clothes have so many details, I almost want to, you know, his clothes. I want to also kind of adjust his hair just a tad. Um, See, this is what happens when I'm like, I'm almost done, and then I see like tons of little details, and I'm like, oh, I gotta add here, and I want to add there. And then I'm like, oh, I'm not as completed as I thought. Yeah, and then looking at the time, I don't think I'll have time to get to the kitty commission, but that's okay. That was a just in case. That's kind of like, well, what else do I do for the remainder time? You should win. You should. You should paint something fantasy related. Absolutely. You should do your knights painting that you were thinking about. Like, I know at one time, a long time ago, you were like, I kind of want to do a painting of a knight. I think you should do that. I think that'd be cool. Aw, thank you, Win, for posting the Discord. And I gotta put this right side up to me just to make sure that the portions look right in. That's it. I'm not happy with it. Sometimes things look really good upside down. I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. And then all of a sudden I get to this and I'm like, no. Gotta adjust it. Then there's a fuzzy embedded in the paint right here. There we go. I don't know if the camera can pick up on that, but it's super fine. Thin hair. It's the hair from the animal ears. It gets everywhere, floats everywhere. what I thought was just gonna be a very simple highlight ended up being a like a whole big thing. That's how it happens sometimes. I'm like, oh, this will be simple. Nope, then it doesn't go as planned. It's okay though. Alright, so for his hair, I definitely want to make it more spiky. The spikes are very rounded, and his hair is definitely like a lot of like tiny little spikes. So I'm gonna take some of the blue that I was using as highlights, which is that cerulean blue. And I'm kind of watering it down. You can kind of see here, kind of watering it down with turpentine, like that. And then I'm gonna clean this brush. Very important. I'm gonna take my super tiny, teeny tiny brush, and I'm gonna make little spikes. You know, part of me wonders if I shouldn't, not just with the blue, but also mix in this like super light green white color that I'm using as all the highlights too. I should like mix that in there as well. Hmm. I think I'll just use it as like little dots on top, not to sculpt the spikes, because I don't really care for how that spike looks. I like how these spikes look. Just trying to like spot blend it in so it's not so harsh. This is supposed to be reflective light, not not like actual blue hair. Not blue tips to the spikes. A hot dog toaster. That sounds interesting. Is it one of those like rolling ones that um they have like at gas stations? Because if so, that's kind of cool. I notice another fuzzy. Sometimes I don't even see these fuzzies until I'm like painting, and then like the paint shifts and I'm like, what is getting caught on my brush? There we go. There we go. Now Tarta's hair is looking more spiky. I hope it's not like too spiky. I think up here is a little too spiky. I want to still keep it true to him, but I'm just like, I think it's almost looking a little too spiky. Some areas. I'm like now looking at the reference picture and I'm like, I think I could make it slightly more accurate than what I have it at. That's okay. Hey, that's all about painting, right? There's little tiny adjustments here and there until everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna make some adjustments to the sky. Thankfully, I still have some of like the glass blue, sky blue. My paintbrush just fell in my palette. It's okay, it's clean. Yeah, in the original picture, these spikes up here kind of don't exist. I don't know why I added them in the first place. So I'm actually going to remove them. And these two as well. I'm actually going to put this put this right to me. There we go. And now I just have to, I don't know if I have this brown color that's the same color as his hair. but I'll have to figure that out for sure. Would you think so many adjustments go into the final phase of a painting? There we go. Yeah, that looks more like his hairstyle. Definitely more his fit. Fits him better. And when painting, don't ever be afraid to make little adjustments. If you notice something's not exactly how you like it, just paint over it. No big deal. At least I find in painting, or at least oil painting, if you make mistakes, it's very forgiving. There's some art forms where it's not so forgiving mistakes. But at least with oil painting, if you don't like how something's looking, you can just paint right over it. And everything's okay. Nope, I noticed another fuzzy. Be gone, fuzzy. And now the top of his head's a little fuzzy because it's kind of like blending into the bottle. So I'm gonna crisp that up a little bit. There we go. And also why I like oil painting too is because I can kind of push the paint around. I'm like, oh, I don't like this texture the way that it's looking. How about I just push it around this way? You have a little more freedom than like acrylic paint, where it's kind of like wherever you laid down the acrylic paint, that's where it's going. You don't have like really any time to move it. And with watercolors, watercolor just kind of flows where it wants to. Oh, you're all good, Win. Welcome back. What did you have for breakfast? Probably doesn't look like I did a lot, but I feel like I did do a lot. There we go. I don't think I totally care for this one here. This curl here. Don't think it totally makes a lot of sense to me. There we go. Alrighty. I am liking it. It's almost looking a little too spiky to me. And I'm comparing it to the reference photo, so I think I'm gonna actually take away some of the spikes. And you know what? I'm gonna actually move this over, bring my palette forward. And this is like the blue that I was using for the bottle, for the lightest parts of the bottle, and it's a little thick, so I have to add some turpentine to it. There we go. Just gonna put this aside. Bring this forward. You know what? I want to see it right side up to me. And you know what? My papers are like slipping all over the place to protect the table. I don't know why today they're like so slippery. There we go. All right. So there we go. Aw, thank you, Win. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. All right, so I think a couple of his spikes is a little too much. Like right here and here. There's a fuzzy. Be gone, fuzzy. And I'm gonna then use a little bit of the cerulean blue. It's confusing me today having two palettes. I'm not used to having two palettes. Or if I do have two palettes, I have them side by side each other. But I don't really have the space for that. One has to be here and one has to be here. Keeps tripping me up. It's okay though. Alrighty, there you are. And so I think the back, like this side of him, is okay. I think that's still good. Now I'm gonna look at this part here. Hold on, my phone is... What's going on my phone? Nothing important that I need to address right now. And I'm gonna cover up some spikes here too. I think that one. This one. No, I'll just make that one smaller. Make that one smaller too. See, I feel like I'm capturing his likeness a little bit better now. Yeah, looking at the time, I don't think I'll be able to finish it like I was hoping, but I'm getting closer and closer. Still gonna work on it today. Hopefully finish it. Almost done! So exciting! Aw, thank you. Thank you, Win. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll bring this piece into art class today because I think I kind of know what to do and how it needs to be. And actually, I think now looking at like the really bright reflective white that I'm putting on this, I kind of want to add some of that pure white to the grass here. And it's all like wet right now, so I won't be able to do that. The white will just end up blending right in and looking like just light green. There we go. Also, I'm having like a lot of fun creating this like foggy glass texture. It's different than like just typical smooth glass. I know I said I was pretty much done with the bottle, but now I'm like seeing all little areas that I could add like highlights to, and I'm like, I like this. I like how the texture and how it's looking. All right. So there was a few things on Coco's face that I kind of wanted to. It's looking a little long. Her face, like it looks a little like stretched. I didn't know there was something just so unsettling, and I was like, "What is it?" There's something wrong with her expression, And I'm like, I think what's wrong is that her face looks so, like, it looks like someone pulled it, like, both ways and went like that. So I think shrinking down the chin a little bit, adjusting the forehead, adjusting the eye and the eyebrow, I can change it. Now, I'm always nervous to do this. Because this can open a whole can of worms, and then I can like end up spending more hours fixing my mistake than just a easy little fix. But I think if I don't adjust it, I'm gonna constantly see something that I could have improved on, and I'm not gonna like that, and it's gonna bother me. So I kind of want to fix it while I still can, you know. Once I say it's done and it's taken a photo of, that's it. Can't make any more adjustments. And I've been looking at the reference photo and then looking back at what I have, and I'm like, I think I need to adjust some proportions here. Also, too, she was looking a little like older, I think. And I think in the anime, she's just a kid. So I know it looks so scary when adjusting faces. Like right now, it looks so freaky looking. Probably all thinking it's even worse. I'm like, no, no, no. I know what I'm doing. I swear. This time I actually know what I'm doing. So what makes this hard is I want to rest my hand so bad on the canvas so I can do these tiny details and not have a floating hand. But the background around her is all completely wet. Every aspect of it. So I'm like, I can't rest my hand. Just tilt it this way a little bit. Is it still in frame? Yeah, it's still in frame. I know, it's in the ugly phase right now. All art goes in an ugly phase. But when your art goes through an ugly phase, the best thing to do is just to keep moving forward and not to give up. It's hard. It's hard to just keep moving forward when your goes through the ugly phase. Now she looks like a fish. Very fish-like. And I noticed another fuzzy. I saw this one too float down. Like, do float. I think when I tried to adjust her face, I extended it too far out on accident. I wish I had a tiny brush like I do here, but stiff, like really stiff. That would be very nice. Where to get a such brush, I don't know. I have never seen it before. But that would be very nice to have a tiny brush like this, but stiff. There we go. See, it's crazy. It's like the tiniest little adjustments. And yeah, I will definitely have to do a second layer on this face, on her face, because the skin tone is bleeding into the blue, so it looks like she's blue. So I'm definitely gonna have to go back in. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I totally. This is why I don't like working on faces on stream because I become so locked in and honed in, and I just completely forget that I'm even on camera. I'm so sorry. What's up? Oh my gosh, I'm missing so many messages. I'm so sorry. Yes, Win, I agree. Proportions are they're so hard. Um yeah, especially with faces because even if you get like one line, like a hair off, the whole thing looks bad and you're like, why does this face look so creepy? It's faces just have so many precise rules. Um Even now, even as a sketch, she's looking very creepy. And I almost wish I didn't touch her face, but oh well. I'll work through it. It'll be worth it in the end. Yeah, I guess you could say that's part of the fun of the part of the fun. Um yeah, like even just now, like I stepped away for a second and now I see that the bottom lip it looks like she has like an underbite. And I'm like, when did I paint that? I did not make her have an underbite. What is going on? Um Yeah, no, faces are hard. There's a reason why there's some artists who will, like painters, who will not do people. They only do like landscapes and still lifes, and there are reasons because people are super super hard. And sometimes they go smoothly, like Tartah here, who went pretty smooth. But our girl Coco here, when I even drew her, I drew her head a little too big. And I think that's how she got this elongated face. And there we go. Here we are. Okay. I think the sketch of it and the shape of it is correct. Why I think she might look creepy is because there's no shading. It's just one solid color. And you know what? I'm gonna turn it upside down for me to really make sure that um, everything looks good. Yeah, actually, I think it looks good. That's my test of things is like to make sure that things look right. I turn it upside down because I don't know why this works, but if you're like something's wrong, but I don't know what's wrong, turn it upside down and you'll be able to figure it out. Um, Also, another thing you can do if you're working digital, um, is you can reverse the image and you'll be able to figure out that if it's a value thing like light and dark and you're like something's off with these colors but I can't figure out what, take a photo of it and turn it black and white and you'll be able to figure out what happened. um, just little tips and tricks of how to go through with little mistakes or preventing mistakes. I do the turning upside down all the time for if I'm like, okay, I want to make sure everything's good before I move on. Oh my gosh, this like skin tone is so thick. Oh my god, I put it on there and it's like paste. Need some turpentine. Water that down. And also too, there's another like skin tone that I have here, but it's too dark. So I'm gonna lighten that up and add some turpentine. There we go. All right. Yeah, you can. I mean, I do it even with my big paintings that I have on the easel, where I just turn it upside down on the easel. That I do all the time too. That's why it's also good to have like reference photos. Even if you're creating something original, I really suggest always having like some sort of reference photo or like multiple reference photos, just to like if you run into problems and you're like, this looks wrong and I don't know why, then you have like a photo to go off of. That's what I had to do for the glass here. Because I was like, okay, something's looking wrong in the reflection. And what I realized I was doing, I was looking at reference photos, yes, but all my reference photos were like of glass on a plain background, not on a background that is like something like grass. And if I didn't have my art teacher to help me, I probably would have broken like a bottle myself and set it in like a grass, like go to the park and put it in the grass and take photos to try to figure out what's going on. That was my next plan. I'm like, if I can't figure this out, I'm making it myself. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes looking up images, you can't find something that you're exactly looking for. So recreating the what you're trying to make in real life is always a good idea. And I've done that before. I've lots of photos, lots of paintings. I couldn't find the reference photo that I was like, no, this isn't quite right. This isn't what I want. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to be my own model. I'm going to do the pose that I want the character to be in, take the photo, and then that's what I'll use. And that works very nicely. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do a second layer because this blue is like bleeding through. And there's a fuzzy. Fuzzy, be gone. Oh, that's a big fuzzy. Okay, actually her face is starting to look more like a kid, more like herself, which I am very happy about. There we go. And I'm gonna adjust the nose a little bit more. And I still need that shadow underneath the nose. Yeah, it has been fun to paint glass, Win. It has been fun. Maybe I'll have to do some other ones in the future. Some other paintings kind of like this. I think that one lip is coming out a little too far. She looks a little bit like she got overbite. See, I swear, like the slightest hair adjustments. That's what we're dealing with today. Even wondering if her nose is a little too big. There we go. What do you mean by that, Win? Now that I think of it, I hope those two don't get cut. Oh, cut by the glass bottle? I'm sure they're fine. It's a very cute anime. I don't think anything like that would happen. I'm sure they're just fine, honestly. Everyone, I think it's so funny how, like, so many people's comments about this painting is like, oh no, the glass, they're gonna get cut. And I'm like, I think they're fine. they're gonna step on a shard. They're fine. It's okay. I mean, these two are going to witches school. I think are gonna face even more dangerous things than a little cut glass. They're okay. It's so funny that that's like everyone's thought, like first initial thought when they think it. They're like, oh my god, broken glass, the kids are gonna get cut. And I'm like, my first thought when I saw this was like, oh my gosh, this picture is adorable. I'm so excited to paint it. So I think people's interpretations are so funny. But that's what art is, right? It's subjective. Different people see different things. And I get a lot of people asking me what is the story behind this scene in particular. I'm not completely sure because I haven't gotten this far in the anime, and in the manga it's the beginning of chapter 17, so it's a ways in the story when this exactly happens. My guess is that um some kind of spell gone like has gone a little unpredicted or something like that, and I think that I bet you that's what happened is like a spell went one way when everyone was expecting it to go another. Some mischievousness happened. Especially too, not giving anything away. Um too much. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say too much about the first episode. Um but I will say that you know what, this isn't a giveaway. That already right off the bat, Coco here experiences like some unpredictable magic. uh, she thought what magic would be one way, and then she discovers it in another way right in the first episode. So I wouldn't be, I mean, they're students, they're learning, right? They're learning about magic. So, of course, things are gonna pop up that are unpredictable, or maybe make mistakes or oopsies. And I know a lot of back and forth from light and dark. A lot of back and forth. Oh, there's more messages above. I'm so sorry, Win. I'm so sorry. Nah, the kids are all good. I still stand by that they're witches in training. They know. They'll be fine. There we go. Well, thank you everyone for sticking around, being patient with me as I am not super talkative this go around. You see why I don't prefer to work on faces on stream, because I don't know, I just am so locked in and so focused. Hi. Kitty? Sure. Yeah, you guys want to see the new little kitty here? Here she is. Thank you for the kitty. So this is little Ivy. Yes, I know. We changed her name. It's a long story. It was Eclipse, so if your memory was like, wait a second. But we renamed her Ivy because she likes to climb, and we thought that was way more fitting. Yeah, little Ivy. Hi, Ivy. How you doing? She's just chilling. Hi, BB. So she's much more comfortable now, and she loves to explore. And as she is just backing up right now, she's like, I wanna. Yeah. She's like, I wanna explore. I wanna look at things. Oh shoot. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. She is squirming. Ow! She just clawed me. She is a squirmy wormy. But she's a good girl. We love this little kitten. I know she wants to stay tiny like this for long, so I'm trying to take as many pictures as possible. Do you want to explore? Yeah. Now that she's more comfortable with us, she loves to explore. Come sit on my lap. Whoop. Well, I guess I'll just call it a stream there. It's already time. I can't believe. A new clip. You got a new clip of little Ivy here. Gonna clear off my paint. Here, Ivy. Be the star. There you go. She's really, really cute. This was probably a bad idea to let the kitten on my table. But she's just sniffing everything. No. Don't press that. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Bring over my painting. Say hi to everyone. Tiny cat. I love her little mews. She's so cute. I know, right? Isn't she adorable? I'm glad that everyone loves seeing little Ivy here. We still nicknamed her Ee because she's so cute and her little mews sound like Ee. No, don't do the paint. All right. All right. I'll put you on the floor. There's nothing for her to get, right? Nah. I almost don't want to put her down though because she's so freaking cute. And I'm like, no, stay with me. I want to hold you. All right. Hi. Alrighty. So, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Let's see how skilled I am. So there we go. Almost done. I didn't get done like I wanted to. My fear was right that I would like come to a point where it was technically a stopping point. Because like on Coco's face, I do want to bring in more shadows, but I can't until it's dry. So, yeah. And I do want to bring some hair forward. She has a little bit more hair too in the reference photo. But other than that, I think everything else. What is it? What is it, little one? Hmm? Hmm? Can sit on my lap. I do want to work on Coco's face more, and I want to make some lighter areas in the reflection of the grass in the light bottle. But other than that, I'm really happy with everything else, I think. I think this painting is done besides this here and like this light in there. So yeah. Really close. Probably one more painting session, or I'll just finish it tonight. Well, actually, I can't because I have to wait for the face to dry. So, next couple of days, I will have it done. Hi, BB. What is it? Hmm? I know, right? I feel like I could have a little cat cam on little Ivy, just her exploring, and she would be like a superstar. Yes, you would be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You would be. You'd be more popular than me. Because you're so cute. Much cuter. Maybe I'll have a Ivy cam. I'll have two cams. One for Ivy and one for Clove. What are you doing? Oh, yes. I'll remember when I'll look at your story. Oh, look. Aw. Yay. I'm glad, Win. I'm glad that you enjoyed. I'm glad that you liked that everyone had a good time. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Why is it not? There we go. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you all. Please don't play with my earring. No. I will see you all. I'm very afraid she's gonna go after my earring. Okay, I have to put you in my lap. Or right here. I'll put you here. Thank you all for joining today. It was really fun. Even though I didn't hit my goal, I did make really, really good progress, which I am super happy about and excited about. And I will see you all next week, Tuesday, my normal time again. So next week's schedule will be like always and normal. So, and we'll see what we'll work. I'll work on Tuesday. I'll probably have this painting done, which I'll make posts about. So you'll see the finished product. And I don't know what I'll work on. I need to work on ears. That's a big thing. Also, too, I have this cat commission that I'm working on, so I might work on that as well. We'll just see. It'll be a surprise. Aw, thank you, Win. Thank you, Evo Leia. And thank you, Blood. You are all awesome. Everyone here is awesome who came to join and see the process. Hi. Especially you, Miss Ivy. Alrighty. I'll see you all next time. Bye!